And now I just had the mental image of Date syncing with someone only to be forced to watch some ads first. Damn you, capitalism! It's always capitalism. Blame capitalism. 'Tis my job to tank the floor. But Pyro! Well, I mean, yeah, when you dragoon well. I will say that much. No ads, a strike for no ads. Oh, God. I am curious, though, because with ad revenue, I've never had ad revenue on anything I've done. I am curious that, does that mean that, like, ads, when people first come onto my stream, are, even if they're not ads I run, do I still get the ad revenue from those? I'm not sure. I know nothing about how this process works. This is all new to me. Miss my dang cheer? Oh, you cheer too, GGK? How dare you make us watch ads, Ree? I promise I won't do it too much. I will not do it too much. I don't want to piss you guys off. Anyway, so welcome back, everybody, to some more AI Somnium Files. I'm your host, the Musical Gamer. Good afternoon, gamers. Hey, Vivite, welcome to the stream. Same thing with you, Lost Child. A new round of AI, indeed. So, when we last left off, when your last cheer doesn't get noticed, sad subscriber noises. when we last left off, we got tased. We watched people die. We have no idea what's going on anymore. Our boss seems to be ready to just sort of sweep this whole thing under the rug, you know, like all good law enforcement does. And we're now kind of on our own here with Mama here at the bar. So information about the incident. Well, actually, first, Mama is polishing the dried bonito.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Heck, it's time to get Swifty. Get Swifty.
Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
We sort of do. We kind of heard stuff about this.
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
Oda?
He came here last night.
Ota?
True, he was sort of here waiting for us. Oh, so also, just as a reminder, no spoilers and speculation, please, because I wanna hit this blind. I wanna hit this just as fresh as you guys. Was that a Rick and Morty reference by GGK? Possibly, which is funny because she doesn't watch Rick and Morty.
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How? Excuse me? How the hell is he related to the mob?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Iba's. Seriously though, I was hoping that Oda and Iris could get into a nice and stable relationship, but they split up already. And so violently, too! Oh boy. But so Sejima and the Kabasaki district. Okay. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Yes, we've heard about this before. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically, and he bought all of his stuff back for like a fraction of the price. So he bought back the land for 1 billion yen. So he made like a 29 billion yen profit. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. Would it not make sense? It makes sense to me. He's a crooked politician. So wouldn't gain anything from that except 29 billion yen. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. Welcome to the Gamer Breaks Everything stream. Is it just me or is that very like stupid thinking on Date's part? Sure, you wind up with 1 billion land, but now you have 29 billion in liquid assets, and you've like lost nothing. Before you can invest that liquid assets in other things. It's easy to make a lot more money that way. Welcome to the Gamer Breaks Everything stream. I hope I don't break everything. Don't get involved in the mafia. And no spoilers. Yes, GGK. Yeah, GGK will drop the banhammer. And you know GGK and her banhammer. It's a net 0. But there's more to the story. It's not really a net 0, but okay, sure game. That's So in the Kabasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They, of course, look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
So the land is now contaminated with dangerous chemicals? Well, how dangerous could they actually be?
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps.
Okay.
They bought up land in Kabasaki. Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
A casino?
So was the one who came up with it.
They're gonna open a casino.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki.
My deaf girlfriend just told me I think we need to talk. That's not a good sign. Damn it.
I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly.
The chemicals turned the AIs gay.
But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost.
By using casinos, huh? I live in Jersey, dude. We have Atlantic City. I'm gonna tell you that right now, that didn't really work out too well.
Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
Granted, the casino section of Atlantic City is super nice. You leave that part of the town, though, and it's like you're walking into a bomb-torn third world country.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits.
After Shido, I just can't trust politicians anymore. Is that wrong? No, I would say that's not wrong. Have you seen the news lately, Draco? Selling land for super cheap and making money back with casinos? It's the Trail of Tears all over again. wait a minute. Wouldn't this be like the reverse Trail of Tears? You say it's strange for a politician to open a casino? Psh, voting for someone and expecting to keep their electoral promises is a way bigger bet than anything you can do in a casino. You can trust me.
However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Will I make a 2-year badge? If I could, I would. But for affiliates, it stops at 1. They gave us a 9-month badge, though, all of a sudden. I didn't hear anything about that. I just noticed it.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
Yeah, that's the thing about land.
He's involved in some shady business.
The land prices can come back up, and all of a sudden, he's got a 30 billion plot of land again. And 29 billion in liquid funds.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Alright, still, how is Oda connected to all of this?
What were we talking about again?
Oh my god. Mama, please!
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Stay on topic.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge.
The diner closed down.
Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Okay, thanks, Mama. I appreciate the
Thank
info.
you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Alright, thanks a lot. Ooh, hold on. I just realized something. I have to, whoopsie. I have to flip my thing like that. There we go. That's better. Right, so I guess that means we're done here. Is there nothing else? Fridge. Radio. Menu. Booze. Lots and lots of booze. I would love me some booze right now. And the picture of Saint Sebastian. It was Renju's too. Very odd things. So we got a whole bunch of places we can go check out now. So let's think about this. Get the Disbeer? I will get Disbeer if I need to. I actually have some like Japanese soda that I bought the other day. It's in my fridge. I was planning on drinking it. So I might have that instead. I don't know. It's whatever I'm in the mood for. You know what? Let's actually go to the Matsushita Diner first. Since we were talking about it, then we'll go investigate the crime scene. Not Ramune. No, it's not Ramune. Actually, I think technically one of them is, but the other one is not. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Oh, it's Mayumi. It's like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Dude, that's rude. Well, her son is dead. I mean, I suppose this only makes sense. Menus, Tanzaku paper. I don't think there's anything new to look at. Not particularly. Here's the stuff turning the clock. I was about to say, like, did the clock move? I just expect TMG to get sake and drink it in a Japanese game that induced despair in the future. I need to get like sake. That is actually something I need to get like a bottle of. She's looking at photographs. Do you wanna talk about it? Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Oda died.
This is your fault.
What?
I heard from the police.
How is this my fault?
Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Date, I looked into the investigation report.
Oh, she angry.
Confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
When it comes to Japanese drinks, Kalpis is definitely the best. Really? I look at Kalpis and I just like, I get weirded out. I don't know why. It's like milky water. I have no idea what Kalpis actually is, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying it at some point. Just, I don't know.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Jeez, I was just talking about Kalpis, lady.
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Great. Well, there goes my plan. I was hoping to maybe get some info. Clearly that is not going to happen. Alright, well, I suppose let's head to the scene of the crime. I mean, her grief is totally understandable. Her son did just die. I know he did. I know. Just... I guess she just wants somebody to blame it on, and she chose me. Because I didn't take care of Iris. What was I supposed to do? Kill her myself? I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin. Hey, Tank! But the center of my body was burning hot.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
A forklift. The tire on the floor covered with a layer of ice. But the crane. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Well, I guess nothing. Yo, officer. Any progress?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I was just trying to break the... Date. They can't find anything, huh? An oil drum. Unlikely to be a clue. I don't know. Oil drum was kind of important in the last thing. Cardboard box. There's nothing in it. Wooden box on the shelf. It's empty.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
20 bits that the man investigating the blood is Kawakami. Yes. I'm pretty sure it will be Carl.
Warehouse not in use?
Is this Ota's blood? Inspector doing his duties. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Look, it's Detective Mikagi. Kadame? Kagome. It's Kagome. And I'm Inuyasha. No, he hasn't found anything. Iris and Ota's blood. Tsukami. I love all the names they're coming up with. Oh, this poor man. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence. Yes, I'm sure. We're all aware of this. Guess she was giving you the cold shoulder, huh? Oh, that's bad enough for a rim shot there, Draco. Bad enough for a rim shot. Ah, it's Kaname. Hey, look, it's Kaede. God damn, you guys don't know when to stop. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice-cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Strange that the theme of this game is eyes and the idol's name was Iris. Yeah, everything seems to be kind of tied together. She was even talking about the Eye of Horus and stuff like that. And the Illuminati, the all-seeing eye, Iba. I don't know. Claire de Lune noises.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris'
Really?
time of death is 3:20 a.m.
3:20 a.m.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Yeah, the polar bear.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
How do you measure a heavy red hot chili pepper? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. God damn it, that was multi-layered. That actually almost got me there. I don't know. I don't mean to laugh, but like this whole situation is kind of it's funny when you think about it, like, and detach yourself from it. A man in a polar bear costume sawed a girl in half, and then got himself sawed in half, and then it turned out not to be him. We don't know, actually. Got some bad news for you, chat. Oh no, Mintum. I finished the entire damn game. Oh no, chat, you're screwed. Mintum knows.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
Shows Iris's ridiculously brutal and gory death. Team G fans joke around with Konami's name. I got it. It was Monokuma, or maybe Polar Kuma. Polar Kuma. I like Polar Kuma.
However, I found the password written directly
It's like a
on the
performance
router.
by the
Anyone
ultimate
who saw it
magician.
could have used it.
Could be, but I don't think it's Chun-Yi enough.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company
Really?
has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
So he's not involved.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Video camera and a laptop, so that's still not changed. Let's take a look at the
Right
workbench
here.
itself.
Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that.
Yeah.
Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Right, I actually almost forgot about that. So he was stabbed before.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
That's fair. Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Oda ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume and then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why?
Yeah, but why? That is the question here.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown. Iris
Oh, that
also
close up.
had her left eye
Ooh.
removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Why, though? What is all of
Date,
this
we
for?
should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know when I left and then left the warehouse. I guess that's all we can do. Where do we go next? My own home? I guess my own home. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. Pewter's here. What the hell? Why? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh, shit.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Okay.
So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
Probably because Boss was there.
Boss was there.
Yeah.
I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Yeah, what is it that we don't know? Is it what I think?
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Right.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
Multiple people?
More than one?
Oh, okay, this is going in a direction I wasn't expecting.
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Oh. Oh, look, it's Officer Kyubey.
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Wait, what? He was involved. This is my first route too, so I understand your confusion.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
So he didn't kill them, he just took the eye, but why? Oh my god, why? Why all of this? Hologram barrier. I want to look in this area first. Wooden box. Stack containers. Warehouses. Crane. Anything interesting? Oil drums. There's still tons of oil drums around. Ooh, hold on. Water. The water of Tokyo Bay. Policeman 1. Why are you numbered? It's at this moment TMG became suspicious of everything. Alright, Pewter. He looks grimly serious. Alright, let's talk about Rohan first.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Oh! Oh, God! Oh, just, like, scoop? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's fucking metal!
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Oh, he just had a fucking fetish! He just wanted to be watched no matter where he went! Oh,
Their
no.
beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye.
Jesus Christ, man!
From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
I knew I didn't like you. That policeman number 1 is that Schmitty Werben Jägerman Jensen? He was number 1! I've seen worse. Oh, God damn it! Draco, no.
He was very
Bad
particular
Draco.
about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner.
That's a fucked up desire.
The aforementioned psychopath.
I got a bad feeling.
The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established.
Okay.
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Oh. I was, huh? Why did the case get classified to begin with? Also ripping out eyes? Aye, that's bad.
I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Alright, here's the question that is probably the most important and the one I am dreading the most. Who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Oh, really?
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin?
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings
Yeah.
of love, affection, and trust.
That sounds like sociopath 101 to me.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Or sex!
I'm sure you know
That
what
too.
this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute.
Okay.
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins
Right.
by performing a certain action.
Murder, I'm assuming.
What was it?
Murder.
Yeah, there we go.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain.
Yeah, so basically he drugged himself on adrenaline to try and feel the sort of equivalent to love.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
Oh shit.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Wait. Oh, is that it? Okay then. All right. So summarize this for me. Faba man. Yeah, it's a
The
very
original
interesting
Cyclops
fetish.
killer had an accomplice.
I don't know what fetish is worse, this one or the stealing women's eyeballs because they're pretty.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
So as it puts an eyelid on who was taking the eyes, the guy had some optic nerve, means that we have our next pupil. All in favor of backing the bad guy into a cornea? Unanimous? Looks like the eyes have it. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna give that a drum roll. I'm just gonna give that We'll give that an air horn. Jesus Christ.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Okay.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
Could he not handle his guilt? Did he even feel guilt?
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is...
MLG joke's gone too far.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Oh. Really?
Fuchu prison?
Fuchu?
Yes.
Isn't that where we got the phone call from? Pewter. Yada yada sign speak. Date. What? Why didn't you just say that?
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
Number 89. That's it. That's who called us.
So, now you know why I said that.
Oh boy. No good gamer? Because hindsight is 2020. Motherfucker. Alright, fine. You get your rim shot. You happy now, Saralyn?
That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Reminder to all TMG fans that Fuyuhiko took out Junko's eye and implanted it in his socket. Oh my god. Minza, we didn't have to be reminded of this! Ah! The hell is with Spike Chunsoft and their fetish for eyes?
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Woot? Hey, Woot! Randomies! Why, hello there. Thank you for the resub, my good sir. Not only that, but you have these new founder badges. You are the number one. There you go. Yeah, I'm a founder. Let's go. Oh, God. I was wondering if anybody was going to show up who has those things. My residence, Sagan residence. Let's go to the Sagan residence first. Aye. God damn it. All the eye puns.